Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I'm no Hungarian, but I might call on the Hungarian authorities, I don't know, maybe on Peter Szijjártó or maybe on Viktor Orbán, and maybe request the Hungarian citizenship. Because it seems like these guys are somehow keeping alive the Western civilization. Not only by showing that they got balls, but more than that. So what happened? Yesterday, I think it was the president of Ukraine, Mr. Zelensky. He accused Hungary that has a inadequate behavior. And its behavior towards Ukraine is not compatible with NATO and European Union's values, whatever those values might be. Snip, snip. So, now we have Mr. Peter Szijjártó, the fantastic foreign minister of Hungary, smacking the weasel Zelensky over his snot, or his beak. Alright, so what's going on here? I have three articles. One with the article that I covered already about Zelensky's idiotic claim. Not idiotic, I think infantile would fit better. And if you remember, this is the article I covered today, where Zelensky says that Hungary's behavior is unreasonable. How can a NATO country support Russia and oppose the alliance? As I mentioned, that this guy gives us only two options to a situation which is very limiting. There's more than two, but he thinks that he can frame the situation in two. You're with us or with Russia. There's nothing in between. You can't be I don't care, I'm about my Hungarian people thing. So this is this little article. Then I get this little article here from Ukrainska Pravda, and this is Mr. Peter Szijjártó, the fantastic foreign minister of Hungary. Here it is. Budapest to Zelensky. Hungarian people paid high price for this war already. So this is from today, April 30th. Peter Szijjártó, Hungary's Minister of Foreign Affairs, said that his country has paid, and I'm quoting, too high a price for the war in Ukraine. So Szijjártó on Facebook, in response to Ukrainian to the president of Ukraine, Zelensky's statement. On Saturday, 29th of April, Zelensky said that Hungary's behavior and its relations with Russia contravened its status as a NATO ally state. Says a state that is not even NATO. But anyway, in response, Szijjártó wrote, and I'm quoting Mr. Szijjártó, my honor, if this statement means I respectfully thank Hungarians for welcoming and taking care of over 1 million refugees from Ukraine, and I respectfully thank them for continuing to send aid, then you are welcome and you can count on us in the future. End quote. Now this is an intellectual. This is a Mr. Weasel. Clown, intellectual. Clown, intellectual. Got that? Alright. The Hungarian foreign minister also said that Zelensky has no right to decide whether Hungary's behavior is in line with its NATO's membership. Correct. And I'm quoting, the Hungarian people have already paid too high a price for this war. Many Hungarians, members of the Hungarian community in Zakarpattia, have already been killed in this war, end quote. Now there's a low blow for this guy right here. Or, weasel! Alright, you know what it is? So you already, took our men and women, I'm guessing men over there, and had them fight the Russians. Anyway, background. Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orbán expressed outrage at a statement NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg made during his visit to Kiev. Stoltenberg said that Ukraine should become a member of the alliance in the future. It's not for you to decide, Stoltenfuck. Earlier, Orbán said that Ukraine was financially non-existent and, quote, that Europe is helping Ukraine pay for many of its basic needs, the United States as well, you're welcome, and that's true, and that without the support of its partners, the war would end immediately. Let's put it weasel-like, I tend to agree with that 99.9%. That's almost a certainty in my little head. All right. Orban's governing Fidesz party failed to pass a draft resolution calling for the arrest of Russian President dictator Putin under a warrant issued by a International Criminal Court. They say D, but I will say A because it's one. Has a jurisdiction only over the countries who are signatories. Mofos. United States is not a signatory. I wonder why. Withdrew their signature, actually. China is not. Russia is not. Iran, I don't think it is. I know India is not. Pakistan is not. All these bad countries, including United States, they're not. So, now, let's go to the other guys here, the bad guys. Russia Today, we have the intellectual here. All right. And it says, Hungary issues NATO rebuke to Zelensky. Don't even bother. He doesn't, he's not reacting to logic and intelligence. He's reacting to some other things, if you know what I mean. Ukrainian president had publicly accused Budapest of behaving inappropriately and, quote, for a NATO member. Now, Hungarian Foreign Minister Peter Szijjártó has rebuked statement by President Zelensky. And it was, I'm quoting now, fortunately not for Zelensky to decide on Hungary's behavior, Szijjártó said in a Facebook post on Sunday, suggesting also that Budapest already provides enough support for Kiev. And you already heard this little thing. Hungarian people have already paid an extremely high price for this war. And then it's this is what he said in the other article. If this statement means I respectfully thank the Hungarians for letting in and taking care of blah blah blah, I already read that one. The sarcastic remarks by Hungary's top diplomat apparently came in response to statements made by Zelensky in an interview with Nordic media outlets on Friday. The Ukrainian president accused Budapest of siding with Russia in the ongoing conflict and of treating NATO as an adversary altogether. So, Hungary and Ukraine have long been at odds over the fate of ethnic Hungarian minority in Ukraine. Some 150,000 ethnic Hungarians living primarily in the Transcarpathia or Transcarpathian region of the country have been affected by Ukrainization efforts. Remember, this is a Ukrainian Russian media outlet, okay? Ukrainization efforts undertaken by authorities of post-Maidan Ukraine. That's what the Hungarians are also claiming, the same as Romanians, weasel Romanians, can you believe that? While the crackdown has primarily focused on Russian speakers, it affected other minorities as well. Kiev, for its past, has long accused Budapest of meddling in the country's domestic affairs with its practice of issuing Hungarian passports to Ukraine's ethnic Hungarians, resulting in multiple diplomatic incidents. That's exactly what the Hungarians did with Romanians. Romania has a big minority of Hungarians, and they did the same thing. And then Romanians did the same thing to the Hungarians, and the Hungarians did not like that. But anyway, reciprocity, I guess, like in love. I give you this, you give me that. That's a transaction, voluntary transaction. So that was Peter Szijjártó. So let me know when they're gonna send me a note where it said, Emil, you can apply for Hungarian citizenship, because I'll be in it. I'll be on it, and I will put my signature. I will cut this, put it over there, put my little whatever, including this over there, and that would be it. Because it seems like these guys deserve respect. Not because of Ukraine. Ukraine is just a manifestation of the Hungarian, if you know what I mean. Poles have it too. The Poles have balls too. But the Poles, unfortunately, are a little bit, how should I put it? They give some tendencies of weaselness. You know what I mean? Like, we're with the big guys here. And we're going to see our interest boldly looking for those. But anyway, I'm not, and Romanians don't even put them in the same equation, because Romania is lost. It's like, gone, is down the river, is not coming back. It's gone. So there you have it. Mr. Szijjártó smacks Zelensky in an intellectual way. I think that was cute. to say the least. Zelensky will be like a,
what was that? Что казалось?
That's how I foresee that happening. Zelensky coming back with his club. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.